Imagine waking up one day and our moon is gone, vanished without a trace. How would you feel? Picture this. One night you look up at the sky and see the familiar, comforting glow of our moon. The next night you look up and it's not there. Nothing but an empty void where our silvery celestial companion used to be. An eerie silence fills the night and the stars blink back at you, their light unhindered by the moon's usual brilliance. What would be your first thought? Would you rub your eyes in disbelief, thinking it's a trick of the light, or perhaps blame it on poor visibility? But then, as the reality sinks in, panic would likely set in. Social media would be ablaze with theories and speculations. News channels would break their regular programming to cover the inexplicable disappearance. Scientists across the globe would scramble to their observatories, their faces mirrored with shock and confusion. And then, the theories would begin to emerge. Some would claim it's a natural astronomical event, something that was bound to happen over the course of cosmic evolution. Others might suggest that it's a result of a secret government operation, a cover-up of monumental proportions. But amidst the chaos, one theory would stand out above the rest: the idea that our moon was stolen. Not by humans, but by extraterrestrial beings, aliens. Yes, aliens. The thought might seem straight out of a science fiction novel, but in the face of such an unprecedented event, could we really rule it out? Imagine the audacity, the sheer magnitude of such a heist. To steal a moon, our moon, without leaving a trace. It would be the greatest theft in the history of, well, history. So how would we react? Would we cower in fear, accept our fate, or would we rally together, determined to reclaim what's rightfully ours? And more importantly, why would aliens steal our moon in the first place? What could they possibly stand to gain? But would it really be that simple? Let's delve deeper into this thought experiment. The moon gone, what happens next? Imagine the Earth without the moon. The immediate effects would be nothing short of astounding. The moon, our loyal celestial companion, has a profound influence on our planet, and the absence of its gravitational pull would have immediate implications. Let's start with the tides. The moon's gravity pulls at the Earth, causing the rise and fall of ocean tides. Without the moon, the tides would be drastically reduced. Our oceans would become much calmer, and the rhythmic ebb and flow we're accustomed to would be a thing of the past. But the effects wouldn't stop at the ocean's edge. The absence of the moon would have a profound impact on the animal kingdom. Many creatures, from tiny insects to massive whales, rely on the moon's light and the tidal cycles for navigation, mating, and feeding. With the moon gone, these creatures would be thrown into disarray, their natural rhythms disrupted. And then, there's the night sky. Without the moon, our nights would be darker than ever before. The stars would shine brighter, true, but the comforting glow of the moon, the light that has guided humans for millennia, would be absent. The immediate aftermath of the moon's disappearance would also have a profound psychological impact on humanity. Imagine the panic and confusion that would ensue. The moon has been a constant in our lives, a symbol of stability and continuity. Its sudden absence would be deeply unsettling, leaving us feeling unmoored and adrift. The moon's disappearance would also have immediate effects on our culture. Think of all the songs, stories, and artworks inspired by the moon. Without the moon, they would lose their context, their meaning. We would be left with a cultural void, a sense of loss that would be hard to quantify but impossible to ignore. But the immediate effects are just the tip of the iceberg. We've only scratched the surface of the potential consequences. The long-term effects of the moon's disappearance would be even more dramatic, affecting not just our planet, but our very existence. With no moon in sight, how would Earth fare in the long run? The answer, my friends, is not one we might hope for. Let's start with our planet's rotation. You see, the moon doesn't just hang there in the sky for our nocturnal enjoyment. It serves a fundamental purpose, acting as a stabilizing force for Earth's axial tilt. Without this celestial anchor, the Earth could wobble unpredictably on its axis, leading to wild swings in climate and weather. Imagine, if you will, a world where seasons become a thing of the past. One day you're basking in the warmth of a long summer, the next you're plunged into an endless winter. This instability in the climate could trigger a series of natural disasters, from typhoons to droughts, earthquakes to floods. But the moon's departure wouldn't just upset our calendars, it would also wreak havoc on our tides. You see, the moon's gravity pulls at the Earth's oceans, causing high and low tides. Without it, we'd be left with only the sun's weaker gravitational pull. The result? Tides would be reduced to a mere third of their current size. This could drastically alter marine ecosystems, impacting everything from the smallest microorganisms to the largest whales. And let's not forget about the night sky. Without the moon's familiar glow, the darkness would be profound. Sure, stars would shine brighter, but for many, the loss of the moon's comforting presence would be a tough pill to swallow. In our daily lives, we'd face a myriad of changes. From the way we measure time, say goodbye to the concept of a month, to the psychological effects of losing a celestial body we've looked up to for millennia. In essence, the long-term consequences of the moon's disappearance are far from trivial. They're catastrophic, affecting every aspect of life on Earth. Life as we know it would be forever changed. But why would aliens steal our moon in the first place? This question has been gnawing at our collective consciousness. As we delve into the possible motives behind such an audacious act, a few theories surface. One of the most plausible explanations is resources. The moon, our closest celestial neighbor, is a treasure trove of valuable materials. Helium-3, for instance, is a potential fuel for nuclear fusion, and it's abundant on the moon. Its scarcity on Earth could make it a highly sought-after commodity for advanced civilizations, or perhaps it's a matter of strategic advantage. The moon could serve as a beachhead for an alien civilization looking to establish a presence in our solar system. Its location provides a vantage point for observing Earth, and its low gravity makes it an ideal launch pad for further interstellar exploration. But let's not discount curiosity. After all, isn't it our own innate curiosity that propels us to probe the cosmos, to set foot on alien worlds? Who's to say that extraterrestrial beings don't share this same thirst for knowledge, for understanding the uncharted territories of the universe? Of course, these are mere speculations. The truth could be something entirely different, something beyond our current comprehension. However, one thing is certain. Whatever the motive, it has the potential to change everything. The aliens' motive could change everything. In the face of such a catastrophic event, how would humanity respond? An intriguing question indeed. Faced with the sudden absence of our celestial neighbor, the human spirit, fueled by its inherent adaptability and resilience, would spring into action. There would be immediate attempts to make contact with the alien civilization, a global effort to reach out to the unknown and plead our case. World leaders, scientists, linguists, and communication experts would come together, pooling their knowledge and resources, all in an attempt to communicate with the extraterrestrials. But what if these attempts were to no avail? What if the aliens remained silent, or worse, indifferent to our pleas? We might then consider a plan to replace the moon. A global space initiative, unparalleled in its scope and ambition, could be launched to create an artificial moon. The best minds in science, engineering, and technology would be brought together to confront this unprecedented challenge. And then there would be efforts to adapt to a moonless Earth. Scientists would explore ways to mitigate the effects of a missing moon, from the disruption of tides to the impact on wildlife and human behavior. The world would have to adjust to a new normal, a new rhythm of life.